This is something that kind of turned some heads and it made people go, what? What does this even mean?
Control, do you read me? Are you saying this?
So Cliff Bleszinski believes that Gears of War, now he helped create original Gears of War, needs a reboot, quote, like God of War had.
No.
It will be the stupidest thing ever. Dude, God of War worked. Doesn't mean it's gonna work for Gears of War. Just upgrade the graphics for the first 3 games.
I heard 4 was even worse. I heard 4 was the bad one.
No, I heard 4 was good and 5 is the killer. That's
Everyone agrees Judgment sucked.
Nah, Judgment is the best one, Khan.
I don't even understand what this means because isn't the God of War reboot, isn't it technically a sequel?
Yeah.
Like God of War still happened with him fighting the Greek gods and shit.
It's not a reboot at all. It's just the mechanics changed from it being a slasher to more like the Last of Us style. You know what I mean? Like third person melee. It didn't even reboot it.
So I'm confused what he actually means by this then. Like in a state, like why doesn't he just say it needs a whole new saga?
Yeah,
that would make sense. Going, hey, we got to get away from Marcus Phoenix and all that shit.
Got a new objective. Control, this is Delta. Cancel Mayday.
As much as like remakes are like over, like and done, I would rather like a Marcus.
Oh yeah,
Halo. Yeah.
MCC it, man. MCC it and give me the fucking free OGs, and I'm happy with that. But if there has to be a whole new thing, I think what they should do is do prequels. Keep doing the Locust War. You could have some fucking team that never even heard of Marcus Phoenix. They never came close to each other because that was a long-ass fucking war and a lot happened in that war. Just do more of that shit. Fuck, if you really wanted to get crazy, man, do Pendulum Wars, which is when they were fighting each other over the emulsion, right? But I am so confused by this, man. Why doesn't he just say we need a new saga?
Yeah, why would you want the gameplay to be like God of War anyway? You're a third-person shooter.
So Gears of War needs a reboot similar to what God of War series Cliff Bleszinski has said. Speaking to Comic Book, the Gears co-creator turned comic book scribe called on Xbox boss Phil Spencer to give him a ring for the spot of consultancy should Microsoft greenlight such a project. I believe Gears needs a little bit of a reboot like God of War had, and I've always said, Phil Spencer has my number, I'm happy to consult. Okay. Gears of War latest mainline release was in 2019 with Gears 5, although the turn-based spin-off of Gears Tactics launched a year later in 2020. However, apart from an Xbox Series X and Series S update for Gears 5, we haven't heard of the franchise in years. The God of War reboot that he's referring to relates to the 2018 God of War developed by Sony Santa Monica, and this was a significant and highly successful reimagining of the action game series, where big gameplay changes and over-the-shoulder camera perspective and a shift into the setting of God of War spawned the God of War Ragnarok sequel. Xbox Game Studio owns the Coalition, which they make Gears games. A flagship first-party developer became the home of the Gears franchise. So elsewhere in the same interview, Bleszinski was asked about a movie director, Zack Snyder, who in August expressed interest in making a Gears of War movie. I'd just like to say, in light of recent events, we are not affiliated.
Do you think he'll make this one connected to the same universe as his other one as well, like he did that zombie movie?
if it's on Netflix.
Yeah, he's got the Netflix universe, he says. Fucking idiot.
To be frank, I think Zack Snyder is an amazing director when he's working with existing IP, Bleszinski replied before giving the wrestler-turned-actor Dave Bautista a seal of approval for playing Gears of War.
Oh,
I hate that concept, man. I hate it. I hate that idea, and it's the same thing with like Halo. Like Halo has gone off in its own direction, and granted, some of it's decent, some of it's pretty good, most of it's garbage in terms of its plot line. But there are people that are saying just reboot the whole thing. Like, dude, so that means you're going to say the Bungie trilogy never happened, which means we delete all the incredible shit, all the shit we actually like gets deleted. The same thing with this. If we just say, oh, well, Gears 1 through 3 never happened, the trilogy never happened, so it's like, so we delete all the shit we like.
Yep, so just
because we fucked it up, the best thing to do is just to go forward. Either leave it alone, continue, again, just like Halo, if you believe that going forward, you're not too sure what to do, then do shit in the past. Go back to the Go back to the fucking human locust war. Like I said, there's so many stories you could tell within just that war alone, man. You can have like this team that never even came close to where Marcus Phoenix is. I've often wondered about this. Where did this Dave Bautista thing come from? I swear, like, I just woke up one morning and it was, hey, we want Dave Bautista to be Marcus Phoenix. And I can't figure out why.
It started when he did that trailer. So he wore the armor and then it just shot up. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone was acting like it was the coolest thing ever. Even though he looks nothing like Marcus, acts nothing like...
He can't act!
Yeah, he can't act. The best acting he did was when he wasn't talking in Guardians. That was the best thing he did. And that was only because he wasn't talking and doing much.
Now, here's a wild theory, because we know how Netflix is making a movie and they're doing an animation, and I think maybe the animation might be okay. Netflix has a decent track record with animations, but their movies, however, yikes.
The best one was Mid, and look how crazy people went.
But could they be doing this reboot with the Netflix?
Shut up, because that means they would be copying what the Tomb Raider's doing, so that all the movies and TV series would be connected to the fucking game. Oh, I don't want that. I would hate that. Imagine having to play the game, then watch that shitty fucking movie. God, dude, that would be even worse, because it would be a reboot. And it would be connected to the movies, and oh no. See, now you're taking the worst parts of everything. You're doing what Modern Warfare did, and you're trying to MCU it, and it's just all a big clusterfuck of just shit.
This is how Netflix needs to do it. Anya Strode, and Marcus Phoenix swap places.
Oh, shut up.
So Marcus Phoenix is the guy in the chair, where Anya Strode is the one that's leading Delta Squad.
I'd rather not.
Come on, man. Come on, Netflix. That's all you gotta do to hit your Netflix quota. Just have them swap places.
God, that would be so shit, dude. They would not do any of the deaths justice. They would do nothing. I forgot about the movie, dude. I actually fucking forgot about it. Gears is better than Halo, man, and now they're gonna destroy it.
So this doesn't really explain what he means by reboot, so I don't think he even knows. I think he just wants a fucking job, and he's just going, hey, Phil, hit me up.
Sometimes, just make a different franchise. If you're so good, do it again. Make another fucking banging trilogy.
Roger, Control. We'll keep you posted. Delta out.